Blue Jays. I have not posted the first two games. My personal schedule has just been crazy this week. But I did play those games. Was not live when I did it and lost both games. So this one's live. Let's see if we can get a W and finish on a high note.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Milwaukee Brewers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Toronto Blue Jays have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game off. We'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and today on the hill, Blake Snell. What do you got on him, Chris?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Ready to go now? Now it's the veteran outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
First pitch, 111.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look back in the zone and spin on anything that's down.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One out the top of the first.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
One out, base is empty. Pitch misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
2 down, nobody on. Curveball drops in there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. And another ball.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Chop to third. Terrain over to first in time. And Guerrero is set down. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's made back here at American Family Field. And today's starting pitcher, Alek Manoah.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Jackson Chourio now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Chourio hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela. And the pitch. That's to third. Zips it across. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Boog, I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading to runs. But this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish. They don't have a plan. They come unglued right away. You've got to make that pitcher work a little bit more. It's not like you're going to get a steady diet of meatballs all game long.
Fantastic might be the way to describe it. 2 outs, base is empty. Willie Adames stands in. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. And a good eye there. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Garrett Mitchell, the next to hit.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Brewers come up empty in the first. Through an inning in Milwaukee. No score on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
Springer was part of a really good draft class in 2011, Boo. 12 of the top 20 picks became MLB All-Stars. Few position players went ahead of Springer in that draft, including Anthony Rendon going 6th, and then Frankie Lindor and Javi Baez went back-to-back with picks 8 and 9.
Just missed. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
And now 2-2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game. Especially, he's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
1 ball, no strike.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Springer leads off second with nobody out. Ground ball left side. Throws to first. 1 out in the second. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. That clips a corner.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering is down low. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. Turan to second on a Hoskins. Double play.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Bottom of the inning. This is Bryce Turan. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And the 1-0. This one high in the air to left center. Kiermaier makes the grab on the run. Now here's Jake Bauers.
The right field, Jake Bauers.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Milwaukee, and now it's Dalton Varsho.
Number 25, Dalton Varsho.
The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Did not go. Here's a 1-1. A big swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. In the air to left center. Frelick has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And that quickly 2 away.
Now
So the batting order turns over. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Snell picked to first. Kiermaier back in. Now it's going to be Santiago Espinal. Right through there for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground. And that squirts through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Vladdy in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. The throw home. Tag. Not in time. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
First and second. 2 outs. George Springer will hit next. In there at the knees. 0-1. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. The tag, and he's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fires over to Hoskins. Turner is out. That ends the inning and stop. As we go to the last of the third. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Arroyo. Manoah back to work. That's in there. Strike 1. Manoah, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And now the 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. And that's a foul ball. On the ground right side. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. And the batter. On the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
And now it's even up. The Brewers down by a pair here in the last half of the third. And now 2 balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. Left field, way back there. Garcia going back on this one. And caught on the warning track.
Thought that was a no doubt. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. And next is the designated hitter, Jackson Chourio. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In the dirt, 1-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and it drops in, and that extends the inning. So up next, Sal Fraley. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball left side. The Brewers trailing by 2 here in the third and final game of the series. Now this is in the air down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Kicks and deals. And now 1 and 2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. And he grounds one to the right side. Espinal. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. And we're back. Now it's the DH, number 36. As the lefty gets to work. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Kerr batted for the second time, and that's strike 1. Kerr measures 5 feet 8 inches, 245 pounds, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
In the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Varsho at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And now the lefty, and the slider catches the zone.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Next offering misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Could be extra bases.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field.
Not sure what the fuck is wrong with my goddamn reaction to the outfield. Fuck.
Getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the right call to hold him at first. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And now Addison Barger fouled off. He was late. Kirk over at second. Varsho on at first with nobody out. The shortstop takes the ball.
You need a strikeout.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this.
Terang comes home with it for 1 on the Hoskins. Double play.
Well, a big turn of events in this inning. Very well done by the defense right there to get 2 and cut down the run at home plate. A lot can go wrong on that play, and you have to be sure of the first out, but they look like they've worked on that play quite a bit.
Kiermaier into box again. Takes a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ballgame.
Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Up and in. 1-2 to count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Goes down looking. Blue Jays leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at American Family Field, ready to go. Bottom 4. Up now for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. And he deals. Down the line, it's a base hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. And fouled off. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. His first at bat was a strikeout. And he lays down a bunt. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No
skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it. And we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Eric Haas up now for the Brewers. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Right-hander kicks, deals. Off the mark there. Now 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
In the air, left field. He's under it. Looks it away for the out.
Now back, right fielder.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jake Bowers up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. Adames at second. Terang on at first with 2 down. Out towards right center field. Kiermaier trying to get there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the top of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. Just missed.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The batter.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 1 for 2. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That's the ball.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls,
Nasty
1 strike.
2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
One down, base is empty. And it's filled up.
Count.
Bounce to the right side. And Guerrero is set down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup.
The
Got
right
that hitter to
fielder,
roll
number
over.
4, George Springer.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter is George Springer. First pitch misses. Wouldn't chase that time.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a pitch.
That's the ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with the quick free pass.
So 2 down. Here's Turner now. This is again 5 in a row.
1 ball, no strike.
Snell picked to first. And Springer's in there safely. Two outs. And downstairs. And a pitch. And that misses as well. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And he walked him.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Blue. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. Manoah back to work. That one down the line, and foul ball.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Here comes a pitch. And 1-2. And that's outside. And it drops in. And aboard on the leadoff single. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Fly to left his first time. And there's the strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Chourio at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The Blue Jays leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Two down, nobody on. And that's
1 ball,
too
2
high.
strikes.
The pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boo. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point,
Well struck right field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He scores, and it's a one-run game. And in scoring position with 2 away. Next for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. Out to short. In the hole. Jump throw. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
the effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Into the outfield, base hit. In for goes the tying run. We are tied at 2.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. First and second, 2 down.
1 and 2.
This one in the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Action in the pen down there. Mitch White getting loose out there. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Obi Milner.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk. The pitch. And that's outside. Now 1-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Kicks and fires. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2 gets a piece and stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
1-0.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-0.
2-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Barker, the next to hit, takes ball one. There's a strike.
1-1.
That's in there. 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Fraley makes a nice running catch. So they make short work of him there. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the sixth. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. Well, we go bottom six. Here's the catcher, Eric Haas. And the right-hander back to work. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tim Meza appears to be getting loose. Garcia also getting ready. The 1-0. On a line out towards center. Kiermaier right there to make the grab. And there's one down. And now the right fielder, Jake Bauers. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's two down.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Here's Christian Arroyo. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty good spot, hard and inside. But that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
This to center field. Kiermaier moving under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Milwaukee back here at American Family Field. Top of inning number 7. Here's Kiermaier now. As the lefty gets to work. That's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Wastes no time there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Kiermaier on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save! That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Go-ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Bounce to the right. They still get the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner.
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Bryce Wilson.
Now coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year. Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Springer in the box now, takes strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2 on, 1 out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty delivers. And just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Here's the 2-2. That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Justin Turner in the on-deck circle. comes the run from third. It's 3-2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Justin Turner now in there at the knees for a strike. Guerrero, the lead runner at second. Springer at first. One gone. Rip, but it curls foul. Right-handed reliever.
Ball.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And the righty deals. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And the pitch. Right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Runners at first and second with one gone. Down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, you've got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you've got to.
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Joel Payamps.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Next to hit, number 36. That one in there across the letters. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. The tag at third, and he's out. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yimi Garcia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The pitch. Chourio. The next to hit takes high for ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive, base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
2 balls, 1
If you're a
strike.
base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Espinal tosses to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Willie Adames digs in now. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. The shortstop takes the ball. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
So the tying run at second. And another ball.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Garrett Mitchell in the Milwaukee on deck circle. Now a fly ball to right center. It falls in, and that's enough. Runner from second crosses the plate. Back even, it's 3-3.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Well, just a nice job.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Tim Meza.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
At the belt and fires. And a bunt towards third. Bare hand has to hurry to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Out towards left center. Kiermaier trying to get there. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging from second and third. He is safe.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Bowers.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like
line, and that's a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 5-3.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now, Christian Arroyo. Off-balance throw in time. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Brewers 5 and the Blue Jays 3. Back here in Milwaukee, and now the DH, number 36. The wind of the pitch. Check swing. He held up, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2 to count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The Jays down by a pair, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
2-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Ground ball up the middle. Adames. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. And a good eye there.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Run at the plate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Frelick hustles to get it in. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I really like that swing.
Number 11.
Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Wade Miley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a
Hoskins to second. There's one. Back to first. Not in time. Back to the top of the lineup, Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And that's down and away.
1-1.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Left-hand batter waits. Right back to him on the mound. Out number 3. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're still down 5-3. So remaining in the game defensively, Bo Bichette taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Pitching change here, Trevor Richards.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays. Number 33, Trevor.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
And he deals. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Chourio now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. 0-2 now. In the air on the infield. Espinal makes the grab. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Sal Frelick. Tap to first, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Softly hit to third. Turner to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Brewers go down quietly, and it remains 5-3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andres Munoz.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
And a pitch. Ball 1 there.
Ball.
And he takes a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Righty to the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Arroyo whips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back.
Arroyo fired to second. The double play ends it right here.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this bucket.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.
Okay, we're off tomorrow, 13th, and we're back at it on Friday, home against the Reds for a 3-game series. And then we're in LA for the Angels for 3. And then staying on the West Coast, 3 games in San Diego. And then coming home for Texas off. And then home against the Cubs. So, see you guys Friday. Have a blessed Thursday.